Good evening, afternoon, daytime, whatever it is for you guys. How are y'all been doing? Y'all probably thought I forgot about you. I haven't said anything, done anything with you guys in a while. Kind of wanted y'all just to have a week off. We got a whole week until our exam. I know some of you guys have been focusing on your other AP exams. And so, that being said, it's go ahead and send you out a video for this next week. Uh, what I'd like to do, or what I got for you guys, is a paper right here. It's a Google Doc that I'm going to share with you on the Google Classroom. Let me kind of walk through it with you. So let me move me, because I'm not I am the least important. Nothing has changed much. This document, guys, is got more than you want on reviewing. I've seen some of you guys use StatMedic. It's good. Some of this stuff is not the same as, but it's similar. In other words, some of the questions that you see on StatsMedic, you're going to see also on this. Luke, the guy that set up StatsMedic, does half of these videos, along with I can't think of his name. I've never met him. He's in Maine. But anyway, these are all videos, guys. They're all videos. And I'm not gonna lie, each one about 45 minutes. It's a little long, but if you plan it right, there's 7 CEDs. That's the way that AP goes now. This is kind of like their chapters. And the AP review, or the AP classroom, also does it these 7. But you got 7 days until the exam. So if you can do one of these a night, then you'll space it out just right. The lesson over here is a download. That is like notes if you want to. It'll space it out for you, just almost like exactly like what I do in class. I give you the notes and then go through a PowerPoint. These are notes, and then there's videos over here. All these videos, you don't have to necessarily watch the first part of it. It might be boring for you or something like that, but they're going to go into a lot of things that we did, a long time ago, analyzing one variable's data. That's your shape, center, spread, that type of stuff, normal distribution calculations. It's been a while since you've done some of that stuff. Analyzing two variable data, I should say. You should look that over. Chances are really good they're going to do something with y hat, the predicted value, the slope, the y-intercept, those type of things. Maybe r squared, a lot of that stuff that you guys have not heard of in a long time. Again, I don't think that they're going to give you like a definition, because anything that you can look up, that anyone can look up, that's not going to be on this exam. I think it's going to be one of those in-depth type things. But anyway, there's 7 of those. In some of them, like Unit 1 has 2 of them that go with it. Unit 2 is just 1, but 4 actually has 3 of them. Transforming, combining random variables, I think that's a very, very big deal. That's one of the deals that many of you may remember, but when you combine data, you add the variances. Do not add standard deviations. You always add variances. And if you want the standard deviation back out, you got to take the square root. Significance test, again, just what you guys think you might want to do. Again, on the average, these are 45 minutes each. And so that is a lot of time. But again, if that can help you just get a little bit of that test next Friday, then it's worth it. All right. It's good information. And again, as you're watching them, you can speed them up. You hit the little, the wheel button, if you will, and watch it at 2 times the speed, or 1/2 times the speed, probably 1/2 times the speed, and still get most things out of it. But that's what I got for you. Excuse me about that. I'm sorry. Go down a little bit further here, and you can see here's the formula sheet and common errors. What that is a video. They're going to go through the formula sheet and talk about each part of it one by one. You guys have seen the formula sheet. Not a lot of it you're going to use. I don't know how much of it you're going to use here, but they talk about it. And then the common errors. And the common errors are really, really good. Those are things that these guys that they talk about here, those are errors. They're graders. They have seen over and over and over again from stat students. And it's just something that will dock you points because it basically says you don't really understand, even though it's a lot of statistical wording. So that's a video there. Here's the formula sheet if you want to download it and print that off. Again, I don't know how much of that you're going to use. You might want to make your own formula sheet. Of course, you are allowed to use that. This is the timed practice exam 1. This is the one I gave, I think, last week that I know several of you did. So you probably do not want to do this one again. This is the video of it that does the timing and does everything else. Here's the second one. It does the exact same thing. It goes through the timing. It goes through almost what you would see next Friday. Here's the PDF of those. Now, the problem is I should have split those. Oh, no, I guess I did. I'm sorry. I did do that. Originally, the PDF had the solutions with it, but I split that up. So here's the PDF of the actual questions. There's not enough room to write on them. I didn't give you enough space between them. But again, that's what you have there. There's been another teacher out there that's made up their own practice exams. There's 2 of those. These are with the solutions. Here's some exam tips. That's a video. So tips to do with an exam. And I think it goes a little, here's top 10 tips for an exam. These are real good. Probably want to watch those next Thursday. Probably don't want to really hit those until Thursday, just something to make sure it's fresh on your mind, but good tips. Here's some quick tips. A lot of these have come out on. Alexa's talking to me. That's spooky. These they've been tweeted out by certain people that I follow on Twitter. I know I have no life. I really don't. And I'll keep adding to some of these, but there's, I don't know how many there are, each one of those bullets. And most of them are just going to be like duh type things when you look at it. But again, probably something that would not hurt to look at the night before or the day before the exam's at 1 o'clock. You should try to log on at 12:30. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I'll probably send you another video, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, just to make sure that everything's going well. I got a couple of Google Docs that I want you guys to fill out. One prior to the exam and then one after the exam, just to kind of see how things go. Again, none of this stuff is mandatory. Most of this stuff, all this stuff here is for you. The Google Docs are for me. Try to make myself a better teacher next year. And then also just to kind of see how you guys think you did. But anyway, my recommendation is, before I interrupt again, there's 7 of these things. You can't see them again. If I go over here and do these 7 things, right, there's 7 of them. Okay, 7 of those right through there. And you got 7 days before the exam. And so if you watch, Unit 1, if you hit that tomorrow during Friday, Unit 2, hit that on Saturday, Unit 3, Sunday, Unit 4 on Monday, Unit 5 on Tuesday, Unit 6 on Wednesday, and then Unit 7 on Thursday. Pretty good timing. And that's kind of one of the things I've been waiting for too. I think y'all guys have had a good break, or at least, and some of you guys have been studying, I know, but I think it's worth it to study. I think it's worth it to spend a little bit of time here. I say a little bit of time, but the more time you spend here, the better chance you're going to have next Friday to get your passing score. Remember, you do not have to get them all E's. You do not have to answer all of them. Man, it's not even late. It's 10 o'clock. I'm kind of just talking away. I don't need to be talking much more. I'm boring y'all, but I just you know how bad I want you guys to do, and none of this is for me. I still got a job next year. I'm going to do the same thing. I mean, I don't want to say I don't care. It doesn't matter to me how many pass or how many fail or anything else. I want you guys to pass. You guys have put in the work. You have put in the headaches. You've put in the tears. You've put in not many joys, but I want you, all that stuff that you've put in, get that darn joy. Come, I think it's mid-July is when the scores are going to come out. But this is something I've been working on for a good 2 or 3 days. All these videos were on AP Central's YouTube website, and I just kind of downloaded them and put them on here. If my Mac didn't croak, I would have cut them and put just gotten the important stuff out of them. But my Mac croaked, and I can't do anything with this stupid Windows thing. But again, that's up to you guys. Please make it worth your time and look through these. I think it will verify how much stuff you actually do remember, and the things that you may have an issue with. Please let me know. Send me an email. Said, man, do you have anything else over Unit 2? Or do you have anything else over Unit 5? Something else that you might need from me that I can help you with before Friday comes along. But anyway, more than anything else, I just wanted you guys to get a video of me. I haven't done anything in a while for you guys. I think I kind of go with the aspect of, I know it's not till next week. I think getting a little break from it kind of is what you needed. I have not forgotten about you guys. I have not put you guys in even back burner or anything else. I've done nothing but think about you guys on what would be the best thing for me to give you guys. This is what I came up with. All right, so there's that. Stats Medic is still open. Stats Medic, you'll see the 7 units just like this. That you're welcome to use those. Again, that was a free thing that they did. Normally that costs $36 or something if you want to do it. They made it free this year. I think that's a good deal. These videos, they've never done that before. They did it this year. Now, they did add chapters or units 8 and 9 also. I took those off. Those are not going to be on the AP exam, so you won't have those. The formula sheet and common errors, again, I think a lot of this stuff will be good to look at more towards Thursday or Friday. The formula sheet and common errors, the exam tips, I think those will look better. And then also the tips, the quick tips that I've typed in down here in the bottom. I think those will be better to look at on Thursday or Friday morning even. Okay, that's that. I miss you guys dearly, more than you'll ever know. It's been a trying time. I'm tired of looking at this screen. I just picture myself looking at it, and then I try to picture each one of you guys receiving it. And I can only imagine how bad it is receiving it, because it's not the greatest thing giving. But it's what we got. I do appreciate the things that we have been given us through the schools. I think we're somewhat lucky. If this had happened probably just 1 year ago, but 5 or 6 years ago, there's no telling how bad this would be. We would just, so at least we're doing something to try to enrich in your mind and give you guys a chance to get this AP credit. All right, I'm done. I miss you guys dearly. I love y'all to the death. I want y'all to just spend your time and study a little bit. Don't work yourself out. Don't kill yourself with it. But I do think it's worth your time to look at it. All right. Let me know how I can help you. Please let me know how I can help you. I want to help you. I want you guys to do good. I think y'all know that. All right. I'm done. Out right now.